you somebody that has a bit of a difficult time with change? And if you say no, well, I'm not sure if you're telling the truth, because I feel like I've never come across anyone that doesn't have a difficult time with change occasionally, myself included. And, I've really been thinking about it as I've been hanging out in Nicaragua for the last month or so. And really got me realizing how quickly you can adapt to things, and how at first things can seem really scary and a bit difficult. You think, how am I going to do this? Such as for me, it was like driving on the right hand side of the road. And anyone from Australia or other countries that drive on the left know how scary it would be if they've done this before, especially for the first sort of 30 to 50 times that you're driving. You've really got to think, and even after that you've got to check in with yourself. But when you allow yourself to take change in small amounts and do them in a step-by-step process, and reward yourself for what you've been able to accomplish up to that time, it makes things so much easier, and it makes things a lot more balanced and even for you. And you can recognize your achievements in this way as well, when you actually write them down, look back at them, or so forth. So about change is an interesting thing, because it can be difficult. And the crazy thing is that we are always changing, and there's always change around us. So when you really want to create change within your life, sometimes it can be a really massive change, like I want a new job, I want a new career, I want to get into a relationship, I want to make more money, whatever it is. But when you actually break these things down and start to consistently, on a daily basis, put effort into them, and to actually recognize your achievements along the way, and you start noticing them and then rewarding yourself for those achievements, or how long that you've been going at this, it makes things a lot easier. And it can turn something which can be very difficult into something that can be really easy at the same time. And so I ask you to do this. Write it down, make a bit of a map or a sheet of what you have, or what you wanted to do, what you've broken down your goal into, the small steps, and then from that, what you've been able to accomplish. So another thing about change as well, I've noticed I'm on the island of Ometepe at the moment in Nicaragua, and it's not a huge island, and so like I do a lot of the time, I hired a scooter or a motorbike. But I've been finding, as I've been riding around the island, I'll come burning around the corner and all of a sudden look up and there's a herd of cows in the middle of the road. So you slam on your brakes, or there'll be horses, or there'll be pigs, or there'll be cats and dogs, or there'll be like some other animal, or people just having a conversation, just stop their cars in the middle of the road, apart from all the potholes and everything. And it can make you quite edgy, but at the same time, if you allow yourself to be in a state of relaxed awareness, it actually doesn't shock you so much. And you can actually roll with these sort of changes that are occurring. And when you do that as well, you can look back and go, wow, look at how awesome I am. Look at what I've been able to do. I've been able to make some clear and easy choices around what's going to be best for me, to not shit my pants on the way through, and to actually feel really good about what I've accomplished. So have a bit of a think about this, because the things in your life, will be completely different to the things that I'm talking about. And that's important, because it's important to make things personal, and it's important to recognize on an individual level what is working for you, what you want and what you don't want as well. Yeah, so thanks for listening. I hope this helped out, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Adios.